Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Ben from Flow Brackets, and today we've got in a beautiful G90 M5, but it has this giant and ugly oversized OEM plinth, which is a mounting block to mount your number plates. And we're going to fix that up today by replacing it with our miniature plinth, which is a replacement part, and it's going to make your number plates look floating and super clean. Let's get into it. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is take off the number plate to get access to the screws holding on this giant oversized mounting block, also known as a OEM plinth. After you remove the number plate, you can take out the 3 screws holding on this plinth. The 2 outer screws are pretty straightforward, just remove them. The center, you will need a extension bar. So I'm going to just extend our Phillips head fitting so that we can reach the inside of this hole to remove this screw. We've now removed this ugly oversized plinth and it's starting to look a lot better already. And this is our miniature replacement part, which self-seats and fits like a glove here. So you push it up against this ridge, and it self-centers. And there's also a little gap in the middle so that rain can fall through it and not collect any water. Installation is pretty simple, but there are also a few ways you can do it. And it all comes down to what's your situation and what you want to do. It's all about options. So the way that we've designed this plinth is we've got 2 holes in the front. If you wanted to screw it on from the front, you can. There's also 2 holes on the bottom so that you can screw it in from underneath. So again, it's all about options. If you're using self-tapping screws and you're running a very lightweight plate, you could probably get away with just putting the 2 screws on the bottom, and then the front will be completely hole-free. And this is probably really ideal for customers that are buying a brand new car that don't have these holes already. It'll be super clean, holes only on the bottom. If you're running a heavier plate, signature or heritage, that's got a bit of weight to it, I would recommend to put self-drilling screws in the front and on the bottom. It's just extra security to make it hold a little bit better. If you're adverse to putting screws into the front of the bumper, you can add as an optional extra a Nutsert kit where you can anchor it into the bottom and then it'll take the M6 bolt. So what I'll be doing today is firstly screwing in 2 self-drilling screws into the bottom and showing you how strong that is, and that will be sufficient for a lightweight plate. But our customer today has requested that we go that one step further and put Nutserts in the bottom and put no holes in the front. Again, it's not a necessity, but it's probably the strongest way to do it. And if you bring the car to us, we always go that one step further for our customers anyway. Let's get into it. If you were screwing into the front, what I would do is I would get a gold Sharpie or something similar, mark out the 2 holes, pilot drill those 2 holes, and then put in your self-drilling screw. But for today, our customers requested for us not to put any holes in the front, so we'll only be doing the installation on the bottom. Now grab your 3mm drill bit and pilot drill this marking. Make sure you go through 2 skins of plastic. The first install that we're going to do is put the self-drilling screw through this hole. That's the self-drilling way. As you can see, it's super strong already. If you're still not convinced, there's going to be an extra 2 screws that you can put into the front. That's if you're running a heavier plate. Now, with that out of the way, let's move on to the next installation way, and that will be Nutserts. Again, Nutserts, it's not a necessity, it's an optional extra. And to install them, you'll need to drill out this hole to a 9mm hole. Don't go bigger than 9mm, otherwise it will not fit. It'll pass through the hole because the hole will be too big. This Nutsert kit can be found on our website as an optional extra. You can choose to buy it with or without the step bit that I'm using now to expand the hole to 9mm. To install the Nutsert, you will need a Nutsert tool. You can pick this up from any local hardware store, either Bunnings, Sydney Tools, or Total Tools. For those that are wondering, these flanges sit proud of the surface and therefore the plinth won't sit flat. Don't worry, we have you covered and we have allocated that into the design. There is a recessed pocket here in the plinth to accommodate for that Nutsert. So it fits like a glove. Now we can install our M6 bolt. And that's the strongest way you're going to get this plinth onto this car. You must be wondering, what do we do with the holes that are left over from the OEM plinth? Don't worry, we have you covered. We'll be supplying a black stainless dress bolt that's made out of stainless steel and powder coated black. And it's going to look really neat and almost factory. This hole here, it's a little bit munted only because the person that installed this OEM plinth probably had a few goes at trying to get that right, and the holes become sort of oblong or elongated. Most vehicles shouldn't be like that. It should be a very small hole. Regardless, this bolt should cover that. Now that we've got this on super secure, let me explain a little bit more about this plinth. So first of all, this is a two-part modular mounting system. That means that you can't buy this miniature plinth by itself or separately. You have to buy it in conjunction with a matching number plate bracket. And when I say matching number plate bracket, it is the bracket that suits the style and size of your number plate. For example, if you had heritage plates, then you'd grab a heritage bracket and bolt it on. And this is the beauty about the plinth. It is a modular system, so that if you choose to run a different plate in the future, you unbolt this bracket, you grab the next matching number plate bracket. If you got standard size number plates, you grab the standard bracket and you can bolt that on. Again, height adjustable in any slot, just bolt it onto the brass. Today, we'll be installing slimline plates. So we'll be using our SL2 bracket and we'll bolt it on somewhere there. Just use the markings in the bracket to help you align it perfectly center. And our final step is to get our number plate onto the bracket. Before you check out, make sure that you check out our range of optional extras, part of our ecosystem. This customer has option for security screw fittings, specifically designed to fit deluxe or acrylic plates. It just adds one more layer of protection and it makes it just a little bit harder for thieves to steal your number plate. And that's how you do a OEM plinth delete on a G90 M5. It is floating and secure, and it just looks so much better. Just remember guys, it is a two-part mounting solution. That means that you can't buy the miniature plinth on its own or separately. You have to buy it in conjunction with a matching number plate bracket to complete the two-part mounting solution. If you guys need some help identifying what number plate bracket matches the style and size of your number plate, give us a call at flowbrackets.com.au and we can help you out. I hope you found this video useful and thanks for watching.